Good morning, fellow Earthlings. It's Sunday with Austin Hiers once again. I want to show you guys the tools that I use on an everyday basis for my junk removal company. And then I want to show you some of the other tools I keep around just in case we may need them for a special kind of job. I don't always carry around all of my tools. I keep the most used tools in my truck at all times, and then if I have a special job, I'll go to my work shed, which is behind me. I'll grab that tool, I'll put it in my truck before we head out, or I'll have my my teammates do it. So I'm going to show you kind of my setup on my property. The property that I run my business off of, I also live on, so I save money that way, and I recommend anybody that can do it that way. It's a smart idea, so just go ahead and do it. Anyway, you save lots of money on taxes and rent or whatever, not having two separate buildings for your business and your home. So I decided to combine them. My whole plan throughout starting this business was I want to have land that is self-sufficient. I have basically everything paying for itself on one property. And we're going to go ahead and show you right now everything that I've done. My yard is a little messy. I own a junk removal company, so excuse that mess. I do my best. Things are always moving around. The things that you're seeing right now, and you know, it looks a mess, but it's an organized mess. All right, let's go, guys. Let's check out my yard. Let it go junk removal. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram, guys. We're awesome. All right, so I'm just walking. This is basically my shell driveway. It goes all the way past the gate, all the way to the road out there. Because I had a lot of sugar sand here in my yard in Florida. So this whole area was sugar sand. There was like a hole right there, and my truck kept getting stuck in it, and my trailers wouldn't push past it when they were heavy. This is my trailer here. You guys have seen it before. It used to be red. I'm not completely done vinyling it, but so start off, our trailer, we keep our shovel and our dolly, and our broom is actually sitting right behind the shovel here. I'll go ahead and show you. So the broom sits there, and then the shovel goes right on top of it there. And then I have this little bungee cord that I take. Whoops. Okay, so I have this bungee cord that I take, and I just put it through the handle and hook it on this little hook over here. All right, anyways, here's the Dodge. This is the Dodge, good old trusty Dodge. And we pull that blue trailer that I showed you with the shovel and the broom on it. We pull that trailer with this truck. This truck is destroyed. I mean, the dashboard is just destroyed. Check out my dashboard. But guys, this truck, the engine is so dependable, it is not funny. I really have had no problems with this truck and the engine. I had the transmission completely replaced when I got the truck, and that hasn't given me any problems since then either. It's definitely a mess in here. But I want to show you some of the stuff. You definitely want to carry around a first aid kit. You definitely want to carry around one of these tri-folding reflectors here. So like you're out on the road and you just fold it out and you set it out on the road so that people can see you easier. And that's actually I believe law for a company to carry something like that around in case of safety. We always carry bungee cords. I have bungee cords all over the place. Hand sanitizer, guys. Just carry some hand sanitizer around. You're doing dirty jobs. You know you're gonna need to clean your hands, and there's not always a sink or a bathroom or water or a hose around. So carry some hand sanitizer and some napkins or something. That way you can at least get your hands partially cleaned off. Going around to the other side of the truck here. And I wanna go ahead and show you guys. I've got like pairs of gloves. I've got another pair of gloves. Always carry gloves. That's like number one. Allen key always comes in handy. I tend to take trundle beds apart with this and other stuff. This is something that's really cool and that's coming really big help is this Genius Boost. So this will boost a diesel truck. You can get bigger ones than this too, but this one does the job. $100. I got mine from Tractor Supply, and you just connect the connectors right in this port there in that hole. Let me see if I can get it off real quick. Yeah, so that port right there, that's where you connect the connector, and then you just connect it to your battery. I'll show you this. It's just like regular battery cables. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is my Genius Boost with the connectors. See the black in there? You just plug it in one end of the boost here, and then you connect these to the battery, and it'll start your truck up. It can even run if you have hydraulic dump containers with batteries. This can even dump your container. So if your battery dies and you're at the landfill trying to dump it, this will save your life. You hook it up, you dump your container, it has enough to pretty much dump it once or twice. Underneath my seat, I carry these flat face wrenches with the little wrench side on it. These are nice ones. But any set is good. Any set that you have flat face wrenches, just make sure you carry them with you because they come in handy quite often. Obviously a Phillips head screwdriver you want to have. I've got some vice grips here that you want to carry around. I got a socket. This is my little tool bag here, just the main tools you're gonna need. These are a pair of wire cutters. You definitely want to have those. Wire strippers, I don't necessarily need those, but I keep them in there. It's another pair of like mini bolt cutters. You can cut little chains with that and stuff. I have my the needle nose pliers right there. And in the bag, we've got a hammer, we got another pair of gloves, we've got the monkey wrench, because I use that to change the ball out on the trailer, the size of the ball. You always want your tire patch kit because you always get nails going to a landfill or doing anything. These come in handy so often, and then obviously carry some of the actual plugs, which are in here as well. I've got a flathead, I've got a crescent wrench in that bag. So these are like main little tools that I carry around. Alright guys, so I want to show you this too. This is important. I carry this around and help me a lot in the beginning. This is a mini pump that you just plug into your car. And you hook that up to the pump, and then you hook the other side of it up to your tire, and it will pump your tire up slowly but surely. Make sure to like this video, guys. You can kick it, punch it, lick it, smack it, or smash it. Just hit that like button for me because it really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. And continue watching this video all the way to the end because that also helps me out. Plus it'll help you out because there's lots of good information. Check you later. Alright, so in the back of my beautiful truck here, we've got a bunch of junk. But the most important of this junk is this. My trash can. So I carry this trash can around. This trash can has made me thousands and thousands of dollars, guys. Just get a trash can and you'll be successful. Just kidding. Don't listen to that. That is not advice. Just make sure the advice you take away from this is just make sure you carry a trash can because there's always small debris. You can fill that up and take out much more trash at once. There's another extra tarp in there I used to cover up that trailer right there. I carry a small miniature dolly, and I actually bungee that trash can to it so I can carry it around. I'm always getting propane tanks. That's probably one of the #1 remove things that I get, which is just crazy. People get rid of those things. Let me show you. There's one more thing that I can think of off the top of my head. That is these right here. Black trash bags, guys. Make sure to carry black trash bags. They'll come in handy. You never know when you're gonna get a big hole in your tarp or you're gonna lose your tarp or whatever. So having an extra tarp around really helps out so you can cover up the junk. I got my camera on hover mode and it's gonna follow me. Let's go. Now, if you guys want to be like me and paint your own trailers and your own equipment, you're going to need to go ahead and buy a paint gun. And that's one of the other tools you need. Follow me. As you can see, this is my yard, and my yard has lots of junk around it, but it's also pretty clean. This is my daughter Ember following me around along with the camera. Let's go. That wheelbarrow there. Yep. So lots of stuff can fit in here, and you can roll it right out to your truck from the customer's backyard or something like that. Pretty awesome. Always have a wheelbarrow. I have lots of wood laying around. This is wood. It's called protecting wood because I put it underneath my dumpsters so that the wheels don't scratch up driveways when I drop off my dumpsters. And then I save myself money. Alright guys, welcome to my tool shed. You can see tools everywhere. It's a bit unorganized, but it's also an organized mess. Alright, I'm gonna let my little kids that are chattering over here pick a tool and tell you what it is. Go ahead, Osiris, pick your first tool. What tool do you want to show the people of YouTube, the good people of YouTube? What do we got? Come on, make it snappy. Alright, what is that?
It's a hammer. You can knock down stuff.
Knock down stuff. Alright, that's right. That's called a mallet. Can you say mallet?
Mallet?
It's a rubber mallet, and we use that rubber mallet to knock apart any kind of furniture that we want to flatten down to make more space in the container for the customers. You gonna get one of those wrenches here? Okay, so let's get one of these wrenches here. What is that there? It's a wrench? Okay, what do you do?
And you screw stuff like this.
And you can unscrew stuff like that? Perfect, just like that. That's right. You can take out nuts and bolts with that wrench right there, and yes, they come in handy. I showed you guys this earlier. Thank you very much, sweetheart. All right, back to me. And this is like a pneumatic wrench. This is a pneumatic wrench facing a different way. I have a pneumatic cutter, a pneumatic chipper. I also have well, this is a pneumatic cutter as well, but it's a wheel, so you can cut stuff with the grinding wheel. These are your pry bars. This is a little mini pry bar here. I have I call them flat bars because as you can see they're flat. And so I use these for any kind of demo or I have lots of angle squares. What else? What else do we got? Oh, we got a drill. This is a drill. So guess what this is? It fits in here, filter flathead, anything you want, you can put a drill in there, you drill it. Alright, so I want to show you guys, I have extra batteries. This is an extra battery for my dumpster, just in case that one goes dead and I don't have time to charge it, and my booster's dead, the thing I showed you earlier. And I have 2 extra batteries there, just in case. Right down here, I have dolly. This is my sprayer that I keep the bugs off my property with. This is an extra dolly. I paint all my dollies this color, the color of my company. And I actually have extra wheels I'll show you out in my other shed. So in case a dolly gets lost or thrown away or broken, I can just go ahead and come in here and assemble a new one real quick. These are called flat dollies. And these are good for moving furniture. Tall furniture, long furniture. These flat dollies are good for moving certain kinds of furniture. So you want to make sure you have a couple of these. So another thing I have over here that really helps out is this is my welder. I have a stick welder and I have a wire feed welder, which is a welder. I use Okay guys, so I showed you my flat bar earlier. I just wanted to show you this. This is my big pry bar, and it curves different ways, and those curves really help you to get some leverage on certain things. So it's always good to have a nice big pry bar with different curves on it for different types of leverage. So keep that in mind as well. Let's go check out some more stuff in my other shed. Carry extension cords around with you, at least one extension cord all the time, and just keep multiple extension cords because you never know when you're going to need them. Alright, here we go. I'm walking over to my carport area, and I'm going to show you guys some more things. So first of all, these brooms, shovels, rakes, keep those on hand. At least keep a shovel and a broom on hand at all time. Rakes are something that is used more than not, but I don't always keep it on the truck. If I know I'm going to do a tree job with leaves or stuff like that, I'll put a rake on my truck.
Thank you for joining us. Let it go.